know that Ruto has the capacity and is quite capable of executing his threats against Mount Kenya leaders and nationally who do not support his regime. We would like to state unequivocally that Ruto, rather to remind him that he is still an ICC indictee. He was discharged, not acquitted, of the crimes against humanity. Attention has been drawn to a particular directive whose intention is to create division and discord among Mount Kenya leaders and residents. The direct attacks on the former President Uhuru Kenyatta are not only unwarranted, but are unacceptable. It is notable that Ruto has not called on any other community to rise against each other, except the residents of Mount Kenya, where his regime precipitated an attack on the Kenyatta family farm, Northlands, and has led sustained and justified attacks on the former president, while calling on the leaders of Mount Kenya to rise against each other. To William Ruto, in Mount Kenya region, the leaders and the entire population must be kept at war with each other to distract them from focusing on and defending their interests. The profiling of Mount Kenya youth as Mungiki must be seen in this light. It is but an excuse to unleash state-sponsored execution of our youth, which as Kamwene we shall not allow. We noticed last Friday youth from Kericho County armed with bows and arrows, literally given police cover to attack another community within Sondu area, resulting in serious injuries and death. To our knowledge, no arrests have been made for these heinous crimes. William Ruto's hatred for the people of Mount Kenya is well known and is not new. He is on record as saying that I know you have problems with the Kikuyus, but you don't have as big a problem with them as we do as Kalenjins. But let us get to power first. The directive to his UDA MPs from Mount Kenya region to mount a campaign against other leaders in the region is intentional and an execution of this infamous statement. The threats now being issued against leaders in Mount Kenya region who do not support William Ruto regime must be taken seriously. We are aware that Ruto has formed a Kalenjin killer squad within the police service. This is the squad targeting Kenyans during demonstrations. Given what took place in 1992, 1997, and 2007, we know that Ruto has the capacity and is quite capable of executing his threats against Mount Kenya leaders and nationally who do not support his regime. We would like to state unequivocally that Ruto, rather to remind him that he is still an ICC indictee. He was discharged, not acquitted, of the crimes against humanity. The fact that witnesses were killed did not relieve him of the accusations of crimes against humanity. Majority of the victims of 2007 violence, we remember, are people from the Mount Kenya region. We will not, as Kamwene, allow Ruto to take us back to the 2007, 2008 carnage. As Kamwene leaders, we shall not sit idle as Mount Kenya region is cannibalized. We shall continue to advocate for the interests of our people without fear or favor, even as we address national issues. That's the end of the statement. We are calling upon the residents of Mount Kenya not to be cowed, to come out in large numbers and join other Kenyans in expressing their opposition to the punitive taxes and also their displeasure with other issues. No ngireha kirindi ta kiria kiriga gukorwo ka mukunji kana irindi iria ikoragwo ithutha witu no ona wina mbeca cigana ungihota kuriha kirindi kia muthemba ucio.
Chamanio tweta tondu ruri rwa Gikuyu turi ahobanirie tweta tondu he mucemanio retirwo kuria thingira wa iregi kuria gwitagwo State House wa gucokaniriria atongoria a Gikuyu na mucemanio ucio retirwo ni undu wa Gikuyu tondu ni kuronekire Gikuyu ni kianjia kuhiga. Ruto arona atuma borithi cia Gikuyu itiretekera kuhura Gikuyu. Riu andu aria mangihota kuhura Gikuyu no tugege turia twake. Aramera kuma muthenya wa Wednesday moimire kiharo mathondeke ikundi nigetha ikundi icio cihure andu aria othe marauga Gikuyu ni kihinyiririe. Na ndĩrenda kwĩra rũrĩrĩ rwa Gikuyu ũndũ ũmwe, mũcemanio ũyũ ndũrekagwo nĩ ũndũ wa kabira ici ingĩ, mũcemanio ũcio ũrekagwo nĩ ũndũ wa Gikuyu peke yake. Atĩ rĩu borithi iria njerũ cia kũhũra Gikuyu kĩrĩa kĩraria ta ithuĩ na andũ arĩa angĩ aingĩ marauga matiganĩire nĩ MPs aitũ. Mwĩmenyerere MPs aitũ mũno na ma-governors marĩa maranjia kũhũthĩrwo ta borithi. Koguo ithuĩ twoiga tũrĩ atongoria a Gikuyu tũtigũkira, ni turamenya kwina atongoria angi aingi muno na ni turamoria moimire manyitane na ithuĩ. Ni turamenya rũrĩrĩ rwa Gikuyu hakuhĩ ruothe ni ruregete, ni turamera maume manyitane na ithuĩ. Na tutirauga uhoro wa Gikuyu peke yake, turauga uhoro wa Central Kenya na munya ni ekwaria uhoro wa Mount Kenya na munya ni ekwaria tondu ithuothe twi rũrĩrĩ rumwe na turaita kamwene tondu ni turamenya rũrĩrĩ ruria rucoreirwo ni rũrũ rwa Kirima. Koguo turera andu aitu wona MPs mayuga kumwira matuhure mumenye acio maroka tondu borithi na iria ci Gikuyu ciria a Gikuyu ni ireganite na mundu ucio. Na ni turamuria inyuothe munyitane na ithuĩ muke kamwene tondu riu ithuĩ no ithuĩ tungigitira na ithuĩ turauga tutikuhura na wenyewe kwa wenyewe uguo Ruto arenda. Bwana Munya,
andu aria maraumira guthie maandamano gutire mundu ungimehera mbeca na ningi kungituika ni mbeca iria ihanwo to uhuru ri mbeca Kenya ino kuri na andu aingi mena mbeca ona ithuĩ gutire mundu ungi aking'otore giake gia kuga ukirai tuthie tukanywe chai ni guthukire. Koguo uhoro ucio wa gutinda makigwatia uhuru ni marute wira ni maneirwo wira na kuremwo kwao nikuo gutumaga matinde makiina uhuru. Ukite hamwe ta atongoria akuma Kirima-ini na nikio tureita Kamwene Forum ni tondu wa kumenya ati thirikari kana aria mari thiini wa thirikari matongoretio ni William Ruto. Andu aria mari ugwati ni munene ni undu wa utongoria wao ni andu akuma Kirima-ini. Turi ugwati-ini hari uhoro wa ugitiri ona hari uhoro wa ukuria tondu ithuĩ tuikaine ni tondu wa ukuria witu kana maundu ma biashara. Na gutire mundu uthuire Mugikuyu agakira William Ruto. Rumena rwake ni rurathio na mbere na gutuhahura na ni ukuruona rugerete act ile rariho ya Finance Act, ni ukuruona ona attack ile iri kuya kiama kia Jubilee irumi iria raruma uhuru na andu aria menao kuruma uhuru ona mwario uria urari State House muthenya wa iyo wa kwira members ya parliament ati mambiririe kuoya uhoro wa kurwa na maandamano wenyewe. Tukawona ari mwario wa kuga ati twambirie ithuĩ kuhurana enyewe kwa enyewe undu utarekwo ni nduriri iria ingi ona ningi ari kaundu ga gutwarithia mbere bara iria cianakorwo ho cia kuga ati athĩni na itonga iria ambĩrĩirie campaign nacio. Na nikio athondekete gikundi gĩgwĩtwo uria aragĩte ithuĩ turagĩta Kalenjin Killer Squad na no KK na tukauga ati no nginya tukorwo twimenyereire muno ta andu a kirima tondu survival itu ya andu survival ya andu aitu kuria kirima-ini umuthi kana survival ya ciana citu na youth rucio igukorwo iri kuringana na uria tukwiiga na uria tukwibanga na uria tukuruthiriria maundu maitu kirima-ini na nikio ari wega andu mamenye ati umuthi uguo twi haha kuri na andu 200 mari kuria Eldoret mukawa muna mabangitwo gugoka kurehe bara gatagati-ini ga aria makorwo makidemonstrate na nituronire bara yo Murorongo na tutongoretio ni Martha nitwathire kuria Murorongo na tugithie Machakos na tugithie Kitengera na turakora ati andu aria mari kuu mahurirwo na rithathi moragitwo ni borithi na ngai na ti ndu gutiri mundu wagire gukua no ni twakorire ati na hi no ukorwo nikio kiha gia KK ni ati aria makuite gatagati-ini me kuu na aria mari thibitari gutikuoneka kuri na ingi kuma rugongo rwa Mount Kenya no ukorwo nikio kurakina mucemanio niguo ikuo thabari ino ingi kuoneke andu kuma Mount Kenya na ni tuye ati kuri andu marekereirio o rugongo aria makorwo magitongoria batoni cia kuhura aria mangenda kumira guthie kuga ati kwi maundu matamakeneire na yo turarikia na kuga ati ithuo na ithuo turi akirima ona ithuo ni tutikagie na guoya tugie no chambo tore wanakorwo na aciari aitu tumire tugio na ithuo twina maundu matarathi wega tuhatiriirio nimo na njira iria tukwenda kumira ni turonire andu maraumirite hindi wengi na mareka demonstrations ciao na njira ciao niguo tutigatuike ati ithuo ni tugutigwo na thutha tukianirira na tukiuga mbu iguru ria hatike ria turi nayo uhoro wa ciana citu gwitwo mungiki ni njira ni gachira karachario gaguka kuraga ciana citu na ni tukwenda kurikania Ruto ati ndarekirio ni ICC no aira makuire ritwa riake ririo kuria ta mundu wagire gukorwo agicokia cira wa ikuo icio cia mwaka wa 2007 na ningi ni wega kumenya ati andu aria ingi makuire hindi iyo ni agikuyu ona aira aria aingi moragirwo ni agikuyu u ni mundu tuwi na reke itumenyerere tutikahaie kugia na guoya wondu uriku kana uriku tunyitane na Kenya aria angi na ithuĩ turi group ya kamwene ithuĩ twi haha na aria angi mariuka ni tugukorwo tukiarĩrĩria maundu maitu hatari nganja na hatari kumatukania na maria mangi tondu ithuĩ na ithuĩ twina ndeto citu iria tungenda gukorwo tugitindika na tunashukuru.
You can insult Nderito, you can insult Munya, you can insult Kioni, but I'm quite sure it does nothing to bring the cost of fuel down. You can call us names, it does nothing to fix the economy. And frankly, when you see people insisting on insulting others, it's because they are bankrupt of ideas. You can try and blame Uhuru Kenyatta or blame Peter Munya or blame Wairia, but you claim to be in office and the purpose of that office is to fix this economy. Do it and let Kenyans enjoy their constitutional rights.